Ready in all business mode. Ready to defend their home floor. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, you may ask why Scotty Barnes is so competitive. He says it started while I was young. I had two brothers, and we always wanted to be better than each other. We just competed. As a kid, I just wanted to beat other people, no matter what it was. Kevin, whether it was foot races or basketball, he's still getting after it. Back to you.
He has. Not much has changed, has it, DA? Thank you. At this point of the season, Greg, right in the heart of the schedule, what are the biggest challenges for a player?
Kevin, sometimes it's just about knowing what city you're in. The travel in this league is crazy. But you really want to keep focused and sleep and eat right. Vital.
Here are the five for the Raptors. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. And for Indiana, Smith is out there with Turner. Then there's Buddy Hield. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Trent outside. Van Vliet outside. Now here's Barnes, hoping to put that miserable performance against Phoenix behind him tonight. Pirtle off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Pirtle has stick-to-itiveness on the offensive glass. He just throws himself in the mix to come up with those boards.
Now here's Halliburton. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Passes to Hield. 6 to shoot. Over Trent. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto. And it's sent back by Turner. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Van Vliet against Halliburton. He feeds it to Smith. Over Siakam. Smith with the basket on the assist by Halliburton.
Halliburton has such a really good feel for the game. He knows exactly how to get his guys to step up.
Back to Van Vliet for 3. The rebound by Turner. Hield against Trent. Hield outside. Pass to Mathurin. And Barnes sends it back. And he recovers it.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Indiana, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Indiana off to a slow start. They trail by 3. The pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Hield can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. To the middle. Smith trying to break loose. Hield with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And, Greg, you watch Mathurin. He is built to score at this NBA level.
Excellent spot-up shooter. He plays above the rim. And once he gets more comfortable scoring off the bounce, watch out.
On defense, Indiana. It's a three-point game. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass. A big part of two Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Hield. And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
Both free throws good from Hield.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Barnes outside. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Trent, covered by Hield. Passes it to Van Vliet. Back to Trent. 5 on the clock. Over Hield. And the Raptors miss again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Halliburton passes to Turner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Here's Van Vliet. Last game he had 13. Trent outside. Pirtle kicks to Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Another shot. Doesn't go for him. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Mathurin. The putback, and Halliburton with the second chance points.
How about Halliburton getting his hands dirty, going in there, crashing the offensive glass. Love the versatility.
Trent outside. Here's Barnes. He has 5. Back to Trent. To end the run, and it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Smith the pass to Hield. Here's Mathurin. Smith trying to break loose, and it's Mathurin missing. Raptors trail by 3. And here is Barnes. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. The pass to Trent. The 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Halliburton against Van Vliet. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
Toronto calls timeout. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Barnes outside. Pass to Trent. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Hurdle. They can't stop the run with that one.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Halliburton against Van Vliet. On the wing, Heel. A 3-pointer off the mark.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Halliburton against Van Vliet. Passes to Mathurin. A 3-ball. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Trent passes to Barnes. For 3, Van Vliet. Pacers with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. That's good from Barnes.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
The Raptors making a switch here. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. Porter's checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Will Barton in for Fred Van Vliet. Second free throw, no good. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's McConnell. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Anunoby, and that one is stuffed right through.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And Tice gets it to go.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Barton outside. Porter looking it over. Turner with the steal. McConnell with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher is checked in. And both free throws good for McConnell. Raptors trail by 4. Barton kicks to Anunoby. Porter finds Anunoby. Now here's Barton. Three-pointer. Pacers with the rebound. Turner's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now McConnell, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And Turner throws it down.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
Fast break points aside, they've had a tough time offensively.
Yeah, trust is what they're missing, guys. You've got to keep moving the ball and shoot with confidence. Ultimately, things will happen well when you play together.
Achua, no good. And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Down low. And Turner with the basket on the assist by McConnell. And now it's an 8-point Pacer lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Porter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 5. Here's Achua, and it's sent back by Turner. Here's Nembhard. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Tice throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Porter passes to Boucher. Here's Anunoby. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Anunoby's got his second bucket tonight.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Barton against McConnell. Now, here's Tice. And he banks in the layup. Tice has got 6 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now, here's Barton. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. The Pacers making a change here. Hill's checked in. Indiana leading by 10. Here's Duarte. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And stolen by Achua. Fast break Toronto. Here's Anunoby. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Pass Duarte. McConnell with it. To the inside. Safety move. Tice trying to break free. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Anunoby against Hill. And here is Anunoby. He's got 6. 5 to shoot. Porter finds Anunoby. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. 8 points for him.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Hill with it. Takes the 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Miles Turner making things happen for Indiana. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Here's Halliburton. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Clippers.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at center. And Toronto has possession following the score by Indiana. Anunoby finds Siakam. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Turner. It's rebounded by Indiana.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Clark, with the dramatic rise in three-point shooting, do you think the league will ever experiment with a four-point shot?
I don't think so, Kevin. That's a bit gimmicky for me, but I'm somewhat old school and traditional. I think you could maybe test it out somewhere, maybe in the All-Star game or the G League. The league hasn't been shy about trying new things and seeing what works and what doesn't.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Here's Van Vliet following the score by Indiana. They need this. Rebound by Smith. Pacers leading by 13. Halliburton for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Anunoby, here we go.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
And he knocks down the first one. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters. And at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Lets it fly. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback. Smith's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pacers.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And so it's Indiana with it. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard from past the arc. To the wing on the left. Here's Mathurin. Buries the long-range jumper. Mathurin's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pacers. Toronto calls timeout. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors. Now off the inbound, Barnes buries it down low. Barnes has got his third basket of the night.
And when Poeltl sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Halliburton kicks to Smith. Not going to go that time, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Now Barnes. He's got 8. And it's sent back by Turner. Here's Halliburton. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Trent. On the wing, Barnes. Here's Siakam. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games. Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Trent can't hit. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
Indiana shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
Van Vliet finds Barnes. Yes, it's good. Good for basket number 4. He's now 4 for 10.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
I love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one.
The shot by Turner, no good. Raptors trail by 14. Trent outside. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Smith left side. Second shot opportunity. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. No good on the 3. The Raptors shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. And they get it back. Van Vliet wide open. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Pacers leading by 12. Here's Mathurin. 20 points for him last game against the Clippers.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Shots good by Turner.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 10. Trent outside. The rebound by Turner. Turner's.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
And Jalen Smith is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Daniel Tice comes in for Turner. And Chris Duarte subbed in for Halliburton. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Raptors. It's stolen by Hield.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
Raptors trail by 16. Barnes outside. Hield against Porter. Shot clock at 6. Toronto needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Barnes buries it from three-point range. Barnes has got 13.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Indiana. Then for the Raptors, Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Chris Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Will Barton in for Fred VanVleet. Now, here's McConnell. There's the pass to Orte. Some nice passing here by Indiana. McConnell kicks to Tice. Rebound by the Raptors. On the wing, Porter. Covered by Hield. The kick out to Barnes. And there's the foul. It's on Chris Boucher. That is his first foul of the game. Pacers leading by 13. McConnell scanning the floor. Hield outside. Pass to Tice. To the middle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Pacers have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws. And 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Both good from the line that time. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
Now here's Barnes. 13 points in the game. Off target from three-point range.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul. Hield kicks to McConnell. Back to Hield. 6 on the shot clock. Over Porter.
I don't think you can afford to take Porter lightly on defense. He's really good at getting his hands in the face of shooters on the contest.
Goes up. Here's Smith. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
first free throw is good.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Raptors trail by 16. And here's Barnes for 3. Rebound by Smith. And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Toronto's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Barnes passes to Porter. And here's Barton. Over McConnell. And that one goes long.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Duarte passes to Smith. Toronto grabs the miss. Inside. Pass to Boucher. And it's Barton atop the key. Barnes outside. Porter in the corner. And the Raptors miss again. Pacers leading by 16. And here's McConnell. Smith outside. 1:33 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's McConnell. Misses the 3. Raptors trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Hill, he's checked in for Heel. The Raptors also with a sub. Anunoby, he's checked in for Porter.
Will Barton does a little bit of everything out there. He's a consistent double-figure scorer, high-energy performer. He defends pretty well, makes plays for others, and can knock down threes. Can't ask for a lot more than that.
And Jalen Smith is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Raptors trail by 14.
And as a versatile wing, Barton is a valuable commodity in the NBA.
He is what I like to call the stat sheet stuffer, Greg. You've heard that one before. A bunch to like in his game, and he'll do whatever it takes to help his team win.
6 to shoot. Barton kicks to Barnes. 11 feet away, and it's good. 2 points. Barnes has got 15.
Barton is really a team-first guy who likes to get the ball to his teammates, an excellent passer at his position.
Anunoby against Hill with the shot. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The kick out to Barnes. The offensive rebound. Achua, no good. It'll count. And so it's the Indiana Pacers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, you know, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Miles Turner was the story in the first quarter. He had 13 points, 5 block shots, and 1 assist. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Pacers?
What stood out to me more than anything else was how hard they got after it on the offensive glass. They were keeping possessions alive and converting those rebounds into points. Take away those extra points, they're not in this position, Ernie.
Looking at Toronto, Shaq, your thoughts?
Whatever they're trying to do on offense, it ain't working. If they have any chance of coming back in this one, they're going to have to be more methodical in their approach. Talent without discipline will never result in sustained success.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Indiana leading by 12. They've got Smith. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Turner. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Pass to Turner. Indiana moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Pacers. Here's Van Vliet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Trent outside. Hield on the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
An emphatic rejection that was. Boy, you got to appreciate that kind of forceful, in-your-face defense.
And so here is Indiana. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Back to Halliburton. And there it is for him. And it's 6 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Van Vliet outside. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Turner against Siakam. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the 3 off target. Raptors trail by 15. Here's Siakam. Pirtle, the pass to Siakam. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Back to Pirtle. Goes up again. Siakam trying to free himself up. Pirtle's shot is off. Here's Mathurin. 11 points in the game. To the paint. And stolen by Siakam. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Halliburton with it. He has 6. The dish to Smith. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 14. And it's Trent in the corner. And he uses the glass on the layup. Trent's got 9.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Stolen by Van Vliet. Siakam with it. Halliburton picks him up. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Now, here is Halliburton. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. On the wing, Heel. Defended by Trent. Lock at 6. Halliburton against Trent. And it falls over the rim and in. 8 points for him.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Van Vliet looking around. Now the pass to Pirtle. From 6 away. Basket counts. Pirtle's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Like to see Pirtle get going with the jumper, guys. I mean, when he has his feet up underneath him, he's a knockdown shooter from there.
Pass to Mathurin. Trying to find Hield and gets it to him. And then Hield with the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And the Raptors with the ball. The Pacers making the shot. Trent passes to Van Vliet. Fires for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
To the inside, Turner. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. And Indiana making a change here. Nembhard's checked in. Here's Pirtle. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Barnes. A 12-point game. And a wide open look for Siakam. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Siakam's got his first bucket in this one. Van Vliet against Halliburton. Trying to find Hield and gets it to him. Passes it to Mathurin. Indiana moving the ball around. Pass to Nembhard. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Turner. And Pirtle sends it back.
And Pirtle deserves a lot of credit for his shot blocking ability. He's a dynamic and dynamite shot blocker.
Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Inside. Count that one. The Indiana lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Pirtle.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
And the Pacers call time here.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Chris Duarte's checked in for Indiana. Hill comes in for Halliburton. And then for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Siakam. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Trent. Hill against Van Vliet. The pass to Mathurin. Pass to Nembhard. Good D by Anunoby. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Here's Hill, following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. RJ passes to Mathurin. Passes it to Nembhard. Down low, Turner. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Barnes can't get it to go.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Now here is Hill. No points in the game yet for him. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Raptors trail by 6. Now Anunoby. 10 points for him. Back to Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
And Pirtle sends it back. Pass to Van Vliet, 11 feet away. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Nembhard. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Nobody near Barnes. Shot clock reset for Toronto. No good. That would have tied it.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Hill, no good. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Raptors. Anunoby, no good. Hill looking around. Here he goes. And Pirtle sends it back. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. The dunk by Achua.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they've generated the highest quality shots.
Timeout called the Pacers.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
The Pacers making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Van Vliet against McConnell. Rejected by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet, wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instincts.
Van Vliet against McConnell. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Turner with the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 5. And there's the pass to Achua. It's good. Achua's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
Now, here's McConnell. Here's Turner. Toronto's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Indiana leading. Here's Duarte. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
1:15 left in the third quarter of the game. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And, you know, the more they've penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them. So they just kept doing it.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Here's Anunoby after Indiana gets the three. Barnes can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's McConnell. 5 points in the game. Duarte passes to McConnell. Here's Nemo. No good on the triple.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
It's Turner, high post. Shoots over Anunoby. Good D by Anunoby. That's a two from Barnes. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached the end of the third. Pacers lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Now, here's Trent. Pass to Van Vliet. From deep. Duarte grabs the board.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Passes it to Hield. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
We all know Hield can shoot it, but for him to get better, he's got to keep adding different dimensions to his game.
Free throw drops for Heel. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Achua. Both free throws good from Heel. Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Trent. Floats it up there for Siakam. Makes it off the glass.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Now, here is Halliburton. Right side Turner. Poeltl with the steal. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Raptors now. And here is Anunoby. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Van Vliet against Halliburton. Siakam.
It's really come apart for him here in the second half.
Poeltl's shot is off. Indiana leading by 4. Halliburton outside. And he drives in. The shot's good.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here's Trent. Siakam left side. Van Vliet outside. It's stolen by Smith. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Duarte passes to Hield. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Van Vliet with it. Trent outside. And the pass to Anunoby. Offline with his 3. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Pass to Hield. Ball's knocked loose. Trent with it, picked up by Turner. Trent passes to Anunoby. Over Hield. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, games like this really show Turner is the full package. When he puts it all together, it's special.
Raptors trail by 8. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Now Van Vliet. Over Smith. Misses off the right iron.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
That one goes. Count it.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Here's Duarte, covered by Siakam. Turner inside. Hurdles there. 6 to shoot. Halliburton finds Heel. And a miss there on the triple. Raptors trail by 10. Trent with the wide open look. And again, Toronto no up.
Boy, defense non-existent there. But they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Here's Duarte, defended by Trent. Duarte shot good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Van Vliet, following the score by Indiana. Feeds it to Pirtle, and the rejection by Smith. Now, here is Halliburton. To the middle. And Heel with the basket on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Raptors trail by 14. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Toronto calls timeout. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Van Vliet. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Siakam.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Halliburton outside. To the paint. Pirtle with the steal. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. Siakam left side. It's taken away by Smith. To the inside. Duarte shot good. Duarte's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Van Vliet. Passes it to Trent. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, they've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half. And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Siakam against Smith. Siakam looking around. Barnes shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. And here's Halliburton. On the wing, Heel. Over Trent. Here's Smith. They kick out to Heel. Second chance shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Shots good by Siakam.
He didn't have a single point in the first half. Bagel. 0 points. Nada. But he's starting to get into the groove here in the second.
Now, here is Halliburton. The 15-footer. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Throw good, Siakam. Here's Halliburton. On more assists, Clark, he'll have a double-double.
They've relied on him to help control the pace and flow of this offense, and he's doing a nice job of it.
Now here's Hield. Tries from 16. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. On the wing, Barnes. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Hield, the pass to Halliburton. Turner with it. Defended by Pirtle. The shot by Turner, no good. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors. Trent gets the bucket.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Pacers leading by 9. Halliburton outside. On the wing, Turner. Defended by Pirtle. Hield from outside. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Toronto calls timeout. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Miles Turner.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total has gotten to a point you almost never see in an NBA game.
He'd finally had enough of their losing streak, and it's going to take something special to regain some kind of momentum. And his effort has been very special tonight. Raptors trail by 12. Pass to Barnes. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. The second chance effort. There's another block. Making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Indiana leading by 10. Halliburton outside. The pass to Turner. Hield outside. Got a piece of it. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Barnes can't get it to go.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Back to Halliburton. Fires the 3. And the Pacers another 3.
I think because Halliburton can knock down that three with regularity, you got to defend him closely at all times.
.141 left in the fourth quarter. Barnes outside. 11 feet away. And the rejection by Smith. They recover it. And another shot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Smith. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And Indiana making a change here. Wara checked in. Free throw, no good.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Chris Duarte's checked in for Indiana. And the second free throw, good. And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
Now, here is Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Healed from outside. No good that time. Raptors trail by 12.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Pacers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with one left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
Most definitely. I mean, going down 2-0 would have made their third and final meeting of the season really difficult to win. But now they'll go into it with confidence and really liking their chances.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But in particular, a real good game it was for Miles Turner.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
And the offensive rebounding really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.